Hello, my name is Mario Marini. I am president of the Greenville Area School District Educational Foundation. The mission of the foundation is to develop, promote, and finance educational programs, activities, and projects for the Greenville Area School District, including, but not limited to, the following: creating partnerships between Greenville Area School District and the surrounding community, recognizing and promoting the accomplishments of students, teachers, staff, and alumni of the Greenville Area School District, rewarding and advancing excellence and achievement through scholarships, promoting healthier and safer classroom and school environments, assisting and promoting capital projects that will directly affect programs of excellence for the students, staff, and communities comprising the Greenville Area School District. The ways you can give: annual gifts, major gifts for projects short or long term, and philanthropic gifts through estates. We can make a difference in the lives of our students, not only today, but all future generations to come. Hello, my name is Mario Marini. I am president of the Greenville Area School District Educational Foundation. The ways you can give: annual gifts, major gifts for projects short or long term, and philanthropic gifts through estates. We can make a difference in the lives of our students, not only today, but all future generations to come.
is where no game is ever won or lost. But on paper, it doesn't look like Keystone Oaks has an answer for Grace Kano. Do you see it that way? And are you going to try to get the max out of Grace tonight in this game?
Oh, absolutely. Looking at some of their film, I see that they do, when they don't have an answer for a post player, they're going to that zone a lot, which I'm sure we will see. But the big thing is for the girls is not living and dying by that three, still splitting the gaps and still finding Grace inside.
You guys have done just an incredible job in the last two games, especially at breaking the trap, or in many cases just going over it or around it or whatever. Do you think if they try to full court trap you, you're going to be able to keep up the quality of press breaking that you've done?
I really do. I'm not expecting a trap tonight with them not going super deep in their bench a lot like us, but I'm so proud of the girls, the way they've come with breaking the press, and I'm very confident if we see presses tonight that they'll be ready for it.
Knowing that one and done, does that put any extra pressure? And what's your attitude coming into the game with that?
We very much always preach that the comfort zone's a nice place, but nothing grows there, and that, diamonds are made under pressure. These kids are just tough as nails, and I think they really are so mentally and physically tough that they're ready for the pressure.
Samantha, you've had this team as prepared as I've ever seen any team all year, the last couple of games. If you can continue that tonight, it may end up being a long night for the Keystone Oaks team.
Hey, I certainly hope so. Thank you.
And also, in addition to Samantha Thaler, we want to chat with a couple of the Greenville starters for tonight's game, so let's check that out.
Welcome back to Greenville High School. It's the first round of the PIAA state tournament, and I'm talking with two of the stalwarts of the Greenville girls starting lineup, and that would be Josie Lewis and Reese Schaller. You two, after looking back on the last week, I got to assume your head is still spinning. I'll ask you, Josie Lewis, what are you thinking, and how's it all settled in for you?
It's crazy. We came into practice and Coach said that it didn't even feel real. It's kind of a surreal feeling to know that we're the first ones to ever do it, and we've only ever had the opportunity 3 times before, and to finally bring the trophy home is a fantastic feeling. But we do kind of have to suppress that and keep moving because we want to do bigger and better things.
That's Josie Lewis. Reese, I'm going to ask you the same question. Has it sunk in with you yet, and how are you feeling looking back on the last 7 days?
Ever since we beat Fairview, it hasn't felt real, to be honest. But I know all of us are ready to go. We want to do bigger. We want to do better. We're still cruising with this, so we're ready to go.
It's the first round of the state playoffs, girls. From here, there's no second chances. There's no consolations. You win, you move on. You lose, you go home. So with that in mind, what's your mindset? I'll ask you first, Josie, approaching this game.
Come out fast. Just honestly have no regrets. Play hard. That's all that we can do. All we can do is control the effort that we put into this game, the mentality we come in with. We're going to come out tonight as fast as we can, as hard as we can, and play just to work as a team and have fun. And that's all we can ask for.
Your defense has been out of this world the last 2 games especially. It's been solid all year. Last 2 games especially. Can you keep that up?
I don't see why not. I mean, Coach has been preaching this since November, and I think we are clicking and meshing at the perfect time. So I don't know why we would stop now.
And Reese, I got to ask you, you've been an important role player on this team all year, and it seems whatever Coach Thaler asks you to do, you step up and do it. If she needs you to hit some shots, you'll do it. Play tight D, she'll do that. What do you think your role is going to be coming into this game tonight in the first round of the D10, or not the D10, the PIAA playoffs?
Definitely to rebound hard, play hard. My mentality is always to be the hardest worker, so I go out there. I'm going to push anyone I have to. I'm going to do everything I can to bring home some gold.
That is Reese Schaller and Josie Lewis, starters for this Greenville girls team. And we're going to come back with the introduction of the starting lineups and the opening tip of the first round of the PIAA state tournament on the Custom Corner of Greenville pregame show. Glad to have you with us right here on the WGRP Sports Network.
Hey, Rich, do you know what I really miss?
What's that, buddy?
A really good traditional hot towel shave.
Boy, do I have the perfect place for you. Hey, welcome to the front porch. Just have a seat over there.
The Front Porch Barbershop, located at 21 North Mercer Street in Greenville, provides quality traditional and modern haircuts, as well.
The PIAA Greenville High School would like to remind you that your admission entitles you to tonight's event between student athletes. The presence and use of balloons, banners, lasers, pointers, noisemakers, pom-poms, shakers, signs, sirens, strips of materials, towels, whistles, and/or portable listening devices without earphones are prohibited. Spectators are also prohibited from removing their shirts and/or using body paints while in attendance at the district and inter-district championship contests. Booing or taunting opposing teams, coaches, and officials is disrespectful and will not be tolerated. Please show these athletes, coaches, and officials the respect they deserve. Now we please rise for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, and stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Always be there to meet all your needs. Call or stop by today, or even check them out online at philgodfreyford.com. Oh yeah, and don't forget to like on Facebook.
Come let us show you how good it can be to own a car from Phil Godfrey.
Welcome back to Greenville High School. I'm Jeff Weimer along with Mike Williams. The excitement level in this packed gymnasium is rising. First round of the PIAA state tournament. It's being held at Greenville High School. The Greenville fans are full to overflowing across the way. The student section is in full voice, and it's going to be a raucous crowd here tonight. Mike, let's take a look at the starting lineups for this ball game.
All right, let's look here first for the Keystone Oaks Golden Eagles out of District 7. There will start number 10, Julia Samarjan. Number 11, Megan Mooney. Number 22 is Fran Pasak. Number 30 is their leading scorer, Ariana Neal. And number 32 is Bailey Rigg. They're 13 and 10 out of District 7. There's a 7-6 seed. Now for the homestanding Greenville Trojans. They will start in all junior starting lineup as they have all year. A 5'4 junior. Number 1 is Sarah Malik. Number 3, a 5'6 junior, Reese Schaller. Number 10, hot shooting number 10, Anna Harps, a 5'6 junior. Leading scorer, Grace Kano, a 5'10 junior. She's number 20. And the point guard, number 30, a 5'6 junior. That is Josie Lewis. The Greenville Trojans are 19 and 5 out of District 10, number 1 seed.
And Mike, can't you feel the excitement in this gymnasium?
It's exciting, man. I'll tell you, it's great. First of all, with that COVID nonsense, we have a gigantic crowd here on the Greenville side. Keystone Oaks has come out of the Mount Lebanon, Dormont area. They brought some fans. It's a loud place right now.
And the tip is brought down and controlled by Greenville. Greenville's wearing their home unis with the blue numerals trimmed in gold. And Keystone Oaks has black uniforms with gold Keystone Oaks and gold numbers on the front. Ball comes to the right wing to Kano, back out to Josie Lewis in the half-court circle. Greenville working at the basket to our left. Ball goes to the free throw line to Kano. She dips down left corner, back out to the point. Now they swing it over to the right wing to Lewis. Lewis will reverse it back out near midcourt. Head fakes, bounces it into Kano. Her turnaround shot doesn't go, but she steals the ball to get her own rebound, and then unfortunately dribbled it off her foot. It went out of bounds, and Keystone Oaks will go on offense for the first time in this scoreless ball game.
Man-to-man for both teams as we start out, Jeff.
And they try to get it underneath. It's going to go out of bounds off Keystone Oaks. It'll be Greenville basketball. Mike, I would be remiss if I didn't thank the Cathaller Insurance Agency. They actually were co-sponsors in our pregame show here tonight. 50th year providing all types of insurance for the Greenville area. Thank you to Cathaller Insurance. Ball comes out front. Anna Harps fires from three. No good. Rebound is going to be grabbed underneath there by Aronia Neal of Keystone Oaks. She's going to drive around to pick. Take it in strong. Ball's knocked loose. Reese Schaller is going to come out of there with it. And foul. It's going to be tied up in a held ball, but now they're going to call a foul. And now the other official is going to call the foul on, she said, White, 20. And there is no White 20.
Yeah, it's on Grace.
Oh, they're calling it on Grace Kano, but they gave it to Greenville. Now they're switching it back and giving it to Keystone Oaks. Okay.
Just pointed the wrong way. It was just a little bit of a cluster there.
I was going to say there's no black 20. And they try the inbounds, and it went through the hands of Bailey Rigg of Keystone, and she's going to be turning it over back to Greenville. There's still no score in this game. Grace Kano's got a foul, and that's something Greenville cannot afford to get her in foul trouble, so keep an eye on that. Josie Lewis is going to back it in to Kano. Her turnaround jumper's up and good. Grace Kano showing her value to this team tonight, and Greenville grabs the early lead 2-0.
If Grace is going to be able to post that low, it's going to be a long night for the team in black. She was 2 feet from the basket on both post-ups.
Neal dribbles it down to the right corner, gets trapped, then has to throw it back to the right wing. Now it goes back to Neal in the right. She's going to drive the baseline and throw it back out front. Ball's going to be knocked loose, but picked back up by KO. And they're going to put up the shot. No good. Weak side rebound grab by Neal. It's up and good, and that's going to tie the ball game at 2.
Neal's a strong kid. Nice ball player.
Ball goes left side. Anna Harps, and she hits a three. Automatic Anna Harps with her first big three, as she has been the hottest shooter on this Greenville team over the last month of the season.
No conscience, man. She just open shot, bang.
Greenville up 5-2, and the Golden Eagles now of KO will reset. Yeah, will reset the offense. She's being guarded out there by Reese Schaller. Reese says, "Hey, a challenge. Come on in." She took 3 steps to get in the paint. Shot up, no good. Schaller grabbed the rebound. Long pass down the floor to Kano. One-handed shot is up and good, and Greenville leads it 7-2 now already in this game with 3 minutes in. And the Golden Eagles now looking against the Greenville 2-3 zone. Ball goes over to the left wing for Rigg. Shot's going to be put up, no good. Schaller grabs another rebound for Greenville. Goes out on the outlet to Josie Lewis. Now right side to Sarah Malik. Back out front to Josie Lewis in the half-court circle. We're down near the 4-minute and 40-second mark. Almost. Josie Lewis almost went over. Goes down to Harps in the corner for 3. Anna Harps is unconscious. She gives Greenville an 8-point lead. And Ron Mazinski needs a timeout for Keystone Oaks. We'll be back in a moment with Greenville in control early here on the WGRP Sports Network.
One moment I was on my way to my son's ball game, and the next I was being placed in an ambulance. I needed help. That's why I called the Joanno Legal Group.
Call the Joanno Legal Group toll-free at 888-347-1411. Please visit them at joannolegalgroup.com. That's JOANOW legalgroup.com. Or call toll-free at 888-347-1411. Joanno Legal Group, when you deserve more. No fee unless we win or settle your case.
We can do that.
Do that. We're back here once again at Greenville High School. I'm Jeff Weimer with Mike Williams. First round of the PIAA state tournament. And Mike, she's doing it again. Anna Harps, 2 deep threes so far, and she's the difference in this game. Her and Grace Kano as Greenville leads at 10-2.
Well, those two are going to be the ones that show up in the scoring. But listen, the defense by Sarah Malik has been very good. The rebounding by Reese Schaller has been phenomenal so far, and the playmaking by Josie Lewis. The 5 of these kids just play so well off of each other.
Yeah, the most valuable player on this team doesn't exist because it's such a team. And you can say, okay, well, that person scored the most points, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they were the reason the game was won. So that's a good point.
Absolutely.
Keystone Oaks, after the timeout, is going to bring it down. They get it down to the left baseline to Mooney. Mooney goes back out front to Neal. Underneath to Mooney. Her shot partially blocked, rebounded by Kano. She'll go on the outlet to Lewis, down in the corner to Harps. Harps has Neal on her, and Neal knocked the ball away, and now it's going to be stolen by Scott of Keystone. Dishes it out in the right wing to Neal. Back to Scott. Right baseline is going to fire. No good. Grabbing the loose ball on the weak side. The ball got kicked. Who kicked it? Going to give the ball back to the Golden Eagles of Keystone. Or are they? No, they're giving it to Greenville.
Yep.
Okay, and now it is time for our media timeout. Thank you, sir, for being so astute and alert. And with that, we'll take a quick break and come back here to Greenville High School on the WGRP Sports Network.
When selecting a local funeral home, you need to be assured that you are being serviced with dignity and integrity. You need to be assured that your questions are answered truthfully and respectfully. In the Greenville and surrounding areas, that funeral home is Osborne Williams. This is your funeral director, Steve Williams, and along with my wife, Christina, and our 2 sons, we are one of the only true family-operated funeral homes in the area. When it's trust that matters most, isn't it nice to know that you have a friend and neighbor you can count on? Osborne Williams Funeral Home and Cremation Services, a family tribute.
We are back here once again at Greenville High School. This year in the PIAA state tournament, number 1 district seeds get to host the first round game, which is a unique thing. So this is decidedly not a neutral site. But Mike, Greenville, to me, in the first 4 minutes of this game has been very impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? It's got to be refreshing playing somebody besides Lakeview, besides Sharpsville, beside the teams that they're used to playing. And that... They're coming out firing on all cylinders. They're playing good basketball. Keystone Oaks is in trouble right now. If they don't get a stop here and they give up another basket, this could be ugly.
All right, Josie Lewis will bring it up for Greenville. She crosses midcourt, being watched out there by Jay Scott. Ball goes left side. Harps is open for another 3. Anna Harps with her 3rd tray of the game, and Greenville's now got a double-digit lead.
Wow. She's feeling it. That is no doubt. She's absolutely feeling it.
Just incredible what Anna Harpst has done for this team offensively. Scott's going to take it, drives in for Keystone Oaks. Her shot doesn't go. She battles with Malik under the board for the rebound. Goes out of bounds. They're going to give it to Keystone Oaks. So they'll inbound it from underneath their own basket. And they get it into the left corner there to Paysack. Goes in the paint to Neal, and Neal has her shot completely rejected by Kano. Long pass down the floor to Harps. Shot is up and good, and it is now a 15-2 Greenville lead. Wow.
Good block there by Kano. Wasn't even close. Complete extension of her arm. Good block. Textbook.
And Keystone dribbling it over on the right wing is Paysack, and she shoved Josie Lewis. They're going to call the foul on Lewis. Greenville fans scratching their heads on that one.
Well, it looked like she did foul her, and then the second one we saw. She got it first.
I'm not going to debate what you're saying. You're probably right on that.
Yeah, she got her first.
So no matter how you look at it, Keystone gets the ball. That'll be the first on Lewis, team second. And it comes into Neal. Neal has it out front, looking for a pick. Can't really get around it. And then gives it to down in the right baseline, and then they try to pass it back out front. And it goes out of bounds, but they're going to give it back to Greenville. That is Jay Scott.
Yeah, deflected off of Harps' leg.
So Keystone will get to inbound it across the way, just inside of the front court. And they get it inbounds to Neal. She has the top of the circle. Schaller watching her closely. And then a wild three is thrown up. Nope, it's going to be two. But it's a shot that's good. And credit that to Bailey Rigg. And that's going to cut Greenville's lead to 11 at 15-4. Trojans on the attack. It goes down in the corner to McKenna Filson, who's in for Grace Kano, giving her a breather. And she tried to pass it inside, and nobody was there. It's going to be stolen by Keystone Oaks. And driving down, Scott's going to put up a shot in the corner that Malik stuffed. All leather sandwich. And it goes out of bounds, though, off of Greenville. It'll be Keystone basketball.
I'm going to go on a limb here. That's probably about her second block all year.
She definitely did a great job on that. It'll be Neal going strong to the paint. And as she goes in there, she gets fouled. And I think this might go on McKenna Filson.
It's a good foul, though, Jeff. It's a good foul. Not going to give up a layup, but that's her job right there, is to make that foul. No layups. She's got 5 hard fouls that she's allowed to give. That's what they're looking for. That's not a bad foul.
Grace Kano getting set to check back into the game, probably for Filson, with 1:54 remaining in the first quarter. First free throw is up and good by Arona Neal. Filson will sit down. Kano comes back in. I asked Grace before the game, I said, Grace, how do you feel tonight? She goes, I feel strong.
Oh, yeah? That's good.
And Neal's second shot's a knuckleball, but it finds the bottom of the well. And Greenville's lead has been cut now to single digits at 15-6. Lewis brings it across midcourt. Goes left wing Malik. They get it down low to Kano. She head fakes one way, drives the other. Shot up, doesn't go. Rebounded, and Neal has it for Keystone Oaks. They got a chance at a 6-0 run here if they can convert. And the ball's going to be stolen by Anna Harps, who's going alone to the basket. She drives, shoots, and misses the layup. Josie Lewis on the putback. No, she dishes it out to Harps. And her putback is no good. And then Malik couldn't control the rebound. It goes out of bounds to Keystone Oaks. A missed opportunity there by Greenville.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate there. Maybe she's got to be behind the arc.
Minute 20 remaining first quarter. Scott will drive down the paint. She puts it up. And it doesn't go. They battle on the boards, went out of bounds, and they're giving it back to Keystone Oaks. And Samantha Thaler stands there with her hands in the air. She goes, I can't believe that.
Yeah, that definitely was might have been a missed call there.
All right, so Scott has it on the right wing now for the Golden Eagles. She'll toss it back out to the top of the circle to Paysack. She tries to bounce it inside. Malik up with the steal. She gets it to Harps, back to Lewis, then to Harps, left wing, down corner. Malik for the three. It's a little too strong, no good. And the weak side rebound is going to be grabbed there by Paysack. They're going to bring it down the floor. With it now is Rigg. Rigg is going to get a pick, put up a three, no good. Josie Lewis grabs a loose ball rebound, brings it down the floor with 40 seconds remaining first quarter. Lewis across midcourt, goes down right corner to Schaller. Back out front it comes to Lewis. Lewis being guarded tightly by Scott, tries to throw it right side, and Schaller saved it from going out. It goes to the point to Kano. Kano fires it from just inside the top of the circle. No good. Scott on the rebound for Keystone Oaks. Ball's knocked loose, and now it's going to be stolen by Josie Lewis. She's got 15 seconds to bring it down the floor. She's double-teamed in the backcourt. Gets it across to Malik. Underneath to Kano. Kano put it up. No good. And now it's going to be stolen and put back up by Schaller, who got fouled with 2 seconds to go in the quarter. And Reese Schaller will go to the line and shoot two for Greenville to try to restore their double-digit lead.
Good hustle play there by Reese Schaller. Going to get rewarded with a couple freebies here. Hopefully she can knock these things down and extend that lead.
At the line for the first time tonight is Greenville. And Schaller's first free throw is off the front of the rim, no good. She'll get a second one here, and she can make it an even 10. She can sink this one with 2 seconds remaining in the quarter. Not much time for Keystone to work it down the length of the floor, no matter what the result of this shot. Schaller's second shot is good. That makes it 16-6. And Neal's going to fire one up from midcourt at the buzzer. It's no good. And that is the end of the first quarter in the first round of the state tournament from Greenville High School, with the Trojans on top 16-6 on the WGRP Sports Network.
Greenville Anytime Fitness. Locally owned and operated, here to help you get to a healthier place. State-of-the-art cardio, selectorized machines, free weights, and tanning available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Check out our live class schedule, as well as our fitness coaching and nutrition consultations. Call 724-588-8020 or visit our Facebook page. Mention you heard this on WGRP and get a free 14-day trial. Greenville Anytime Fitness, 25 Williamson Road, Greenville. Let us help you get to a healthier place.
Back here again at Greenville High School. It is the site of the first round of the PIAA Girls AAA State Tournament, and Greenville leads District 7 Keystone Oaks by 10 points. At the end of the first quarter, 16-6. Mike, your thoughts on the game so far?
Well, this is a great pace for what Greenville's looking for. Up-tempo, trying to get everybody involved. They're knocking down the shots. They're rebounding. They're playing good interior defense. They're doing everything that they've been told to do, everything they've been coached to do, and that's why they're up by 10.
The Golden Eagles will get the ball to start the second quarter. Again, they're working it at the basket to our right. We're located right at midcourt, next to the scorekeeper, Greenville High School, Keystone Oaks, in their black unis trimmed in gold. They'll bring it across. They throw it to the left wing, Neal. She's got Schaller in her face. Bring it back to the right wing for Rigg. And then out front to Scott. And Malik was reaching for the ball, and she collided with Scott there, and she's going to be guilty of the foul.
It's going to be her first. Team fourth.
So Greenville has spread out the foul trouble so far. And we're not in a shooting situation yet in the bonus. So the Golden Eagles will inbound it. Go to the left wing. Scott, she's going to pop from three, and it's good. Jay Scott puts one in and cuts Greenville's lead just like that to 7 points.
They seem a little enthusiastic right now. They seem like they're ready to go. Nice step through.
It'll be Kano. She steps through, puts it up, and misses the shot. It'll be a long pass down the floor and a double dribble. Yeah, the official caught it. That was pretty obvious. Double dribble on Scott as she tried to stop her dribble and then dribbled again. And that gives the ball on a turnover back to Greenville, who leads it 16-9. But more importantly, they are on the short end of a 6-0 run.
Looked like Scott turned her ankle just a little bit here. We'll be watching that as we go forward.
Ball's out front. Malik goes down in the right corner to Lewis. Lewis drives around a pick, takes it to the free throw line, backs it out to the half-court circle now, and resets the offense. Lewis will drive around a pick into the right wing, down the right corner to Malik. Malik will drive and then go on a give and go to Schaller. Schaller's going to take it strong to the basket, puts it up, but it doesn't go. And Neal will get the rebound for Keystone Oaks. So Greenville, they're blowing bunnies here, Mike. That's all you can say about it.
Well, we probably should have at least about a 15-point lead right now. They've missed a couple really point-blank shots.
All right, so Keystone with the ball back, and they can cut that Greenville lead even further. Driving in the paint, bottom of the circle, shot up by Rigg is good. And Greenville's lead, which was at one time 12, is now all of a sudden 5. Ball goes up to Kano. Kano's going to take it strong to the hole. She puts it up and in and draws the foul. And Kano will go to the line with a chance to complete a three-point play here for Greenville. It makes it 18-11, and she can make it 19-11 if she hits her one free throw chance here.
Second foul on Rigg as we're moving forward.
Neither one of these teams can really afford to get anybody into foul trouble.
You're right, absolutely.
Kano gets the free throw to fall, so it's 19-11 Greenville with 6 minutes remaining in the first half from Greenville High School. Neal will dribble it down to the baseline. She steps through, takes a shot high off the glass, no good. And Josie Lewis will get the rebound for Greenville. She looks down the floor. She finds Anna Harps, and Neal anticipated that and came out and was able to swat it away. And that was a great defensive play there, I thought, by Eroina Neal.
Yeah, she's a solid ball player. She's a big, strong kid, too. Coach was saying he didn't have any size.
Ball comes out front, and they lob it into Grace Kano. And again, she misses the shot from underneath. She had the look, but I think she was expecting more resistance than what she got. And now it will be Keystone Oaks down, driving in left side. Fran Pasak kisses it off the glass and good. Greenville's lead is cut back to 6 at 19-13. Anna Harpst has it at the point.
Seeming like Grace is taking her eye off the basket on the layups.
Still needs to keep popping them, though.
Yeah.
Goes out front to Lewis for 3, and it's a high arcing shot that hits off the back of the iron. No good. Neal gets it. She throws it down to Scott, but it was out of her reach. And a wasted opportunity for Keystone Oaks as that goes out of bounds. And it's going to belong to Greenville on the turnover with 4:59 remaining in the first half. And Greenville's lead is 19-13.
Samardzin back in the game here for the Golden Eagles.
Lewis will walk it across midcourt for the Trojans. Goes right wing Kano. Back to the point to Schaller. Left wing Harpst. She's got somebody in her face every time now, you can imagine. Right wing Kano. She's going to pop from way outside. And that shot was off the mark.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot. I didn't like that shot at all.
I'd have rather seen her put it on the floor and drive in, maybe.
Put the pressure on him. You're right. Absolutely.
Neal's going to drive to the right wing, looking for a pick. Takes it all the way to the baseline. Kisses it back out into the paint. Shot is up. Too strong. No good by Mooney. And rebounded by Greenville. As Lewis will bring it up the floor. She'll dribble it into the right wing. And then throw it back to the top of the circle. Kano, left corner to Schaller. Back to the point for Lewis. We're down near the 4-minute mark. Time remaining in the first half. Lewis, as they spread the offense, looks for an opening inside the paint. She'll drive, put it up, partially blocked, no good. Looking for the foul, didn't get it. Rebound by Bailey Rigg. Rigg will bring it down for Keystone. She has it knocked loose. The ball's loose in the backcourt. Lewis is hustling after it, and Neal got it back. It was not over and back because Greenville touched it. And Neal's going to take it strong to the paint, puts it up, and it's good. And Greenville's lead has been cut to 4 now, 19-15. Ball goes over left side, Harpst for 3, no good. Rebound grab by Mooney for Keystone Oaks. Play continues with 3:20 remaining in the first half. Keystone with a chance to cut Greenville's lead to a razor-thin margin. Going in the paint, shot is up. It goes in and out, no good. Halfway down the cylinder by Samardzin, and it came back out. Greenville on the rebound. Ball goes down right corner. Anna Harpst head fakes from 3. Gets it to Kano. Kano's going to start her drive. And on the way in, someone reached in and held the ball. And they're going to call held ball. And with that, we have immediate timeout. It'll be Keystone ball trailing Greenville only by 4, 19-15. And we'll be back with more in a moment on the WGRP Sports Network.
Teal College, a creative, energetic place that's rooted in academic excellence, innovation, and tradition, where motivated students become motivated graduates, where so much is so close. Teal College. That's where. Teal College, an energetic place focused on your academic and personal success, where so much is so close.
Good news. Teal College is now enrolling for fall 2022. Enjoy an incredible college experience close to home. Apply today at teal.edu.
We are back here once again at Greenville High School. I'm Jeff Weimer with Mike Williams. And we've got 3 minutes left in the first half. And Mike, Keystone has come back to make this a ball game and a tight one at that.
Well, KO's doing what they need to do, which is rebound the ball. Rebound the ball, make Greenville take bad possessions, bad shots, and then they're muscling them up down in this area. Greenville's having trouble right now in the transition stopping of Ariana Neal. Neal's having a field day, just going right through these guys. Big, strong kid. Somebody's just got to guard her.
All right, so looks like with that held ball, it's going to be Greenville inbounding from under their own basket. They lead by 4, 19-15. So Lewis will get set to throw it in. And she finds Reese Schaller in the left corner. Comes out to Anna Harp's left wing. Down on the corner to Lewis, who's going to pop from 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Golden Eagles. They're going to push it down the floor as Smargin has it. Throws in the right corner to Scott. It's up for 3 and good, and we've got a 1-point ball game here. 19-18 in a game that Greenville once led by 14 points. Ball goes into Kano from the free throw line. She pops, no good, and rebounded by Keystone Oaks. It'll be Neal bringing it down, taking it strong to the paint, and she plowed Grace Kano over. Should have been an offensive charge, but they are going to call Neal for a travel.
That's a good call if you're a coach for Keystone Oaks.
Yeah.
Because it definitely was a charge. But the walk may have occurred first, gave the walk, keeps the kid in the game.
So Greenville gets it back, leading by a single point. They've not trailed in this game. Ball goes to the right wing, Kano. Out to the point to Lewis. Lewis is going to drive around, pressure, put up a shot, blocked by Neal, and Scott comes out of there with it for Keystone Oaks. She brings it down the floor, takes it to the baseline, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Harps. She wants to run it back the other way. Harps is going to take it all the way, weaving through traffic, kicking it out to Lewis for 3 from the corner, and it's good. Josie Lewis hits for a big 3 to restore a little bit of lead for Greenville now at 22-18.
Nice shot. Good in-rhythm jumper for the first time in a while. We saw them take the time, get both feet underneath them on a shot.
And it'll be Neal back out front to Scott. Scott's going to try a pick. Goes around. Schaller gets it underneath. Shot off the glass and good by Bailey Rigg. And that cuts Greenville's lead back to 2. Lewis will bring it across midcourt with a minute 20 to go first half. Should go to Malik in the right wing. Malik down on the corner to Kano. Kano can't find anybody. Picks up the dribble and now gives it to Lewis, who drives down through the paint. Lays it high off the glass and good. And that makes it 24-20 in favor of Greenville. We're under a minute remaining in the half.
Good cut with the basketball there. Without the basketball. Good cut there by Lewis. Easy layup.
Neal's going to take it down to the baseline, draws the double team, and then throws it back inside the paint. One-handed shot, no good. Neal on the putback, no good. And it's rebounded by Kano, and then has it ripped out of her hand by Neal. And then underneath, the shot's going to be grabbed by Smargin. She puts it up and is fouled in the process. And she's going to be fouled by Sarah Malik. That is her second personal. And the team 5th. This will be a 2-shot shooting foul. First one is up and no good. Second one coming here for Julia Smargin of Keystone Oaks.
Physically, they are just getting it taken to them in that last possession. That was 3 offensive possessions in a row. They've got to get a little tougher here. It could be in trouble here. They've got to play tougher.
Second shot is good. And then Greenville gets it back. It'll be Kano taking it strong to the paint. And she gets hammered, comes out of there incredulous that she didn't get a call. Looks over to her bench. And Samantha Thaler just shakes her head. Keystone gets it back. They have a chance to cut it to 1 or even tie with a 3 here. Neal has it out front. Looking for a pick. Dribbles it to the right corner. Now back out to the top of the circle. She's going to take it strong to the paint. Shot is up, no good. Batted back in. Harps comes up with it for Greenville. She's going to pull up at the buzzer, and her shot doesn't go. And that is the end of a tough first half here. Greenville owned the first quarter. Keystone basically owned the second quarter, but Greenville leads it at the half, 24-21. And we'll be back with our Cathaller Insurance of Greenville halftime show when we return to Greenville High School in a moment, right here on the WGRP Sports Network.
Call Fowler Insurance, Clinton Street, Greenville. Asks, are you shocked every time you open your auto insurance bill? Call Fowler Insurance Agency today and learn about their rate lock protection feature. No rate hike and no surprises from Call Fowler Insurance Agency. Taking the guesswork out of your next insurance premium. Call Fowler Insurance Agency, 35 Clinton Street in Greenville. Call 724-588-7170.
Hi, Joe Wilson. Packard Paint and Decorating. The decades of knowledge, quality, and customer service of Carpet Country Rear Flooring is now a part of our family of commercial and home improvement choices available to you. Conveniently shop at home or visit one of our showrooms. As always, we offer free in-home consultations for window treatments and blinds too. Find us on Facebook, PackardPaint.com, or call us at 724-588-6640. We are grateful to Greenville and the surrounding communities for another great year. Take care of yourself and those around you. We hope to see you soon.
Hey everybody, Rich from WGRP. I'm joined in the studios by Joe and Jen Ribley and a special guest. Hey Joe, tell us what's new at Padroni's.
Hey Rich, we're excited to announce our new menu items at Padroni's Pizza. We are now offering a pan crust option in our 12-inch size.
That means now at Padroni's we have 3 crust options available. Our thin and crispy, our original hand-tossed, and pan. Another exciting addition is cold subs.
That's right. We now have cold subs with 3 new cheese options.
Enough about us, Joe. Introduce our special guest.
We have a good friend of Padroni's Pizza, Casey from Carried Away Outfitters.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm here to tell you about our newest venture, indoor axe throwing, located at the 2nd floor of our 190 Main Street shop. Open throwing, league play, private party rentals, and great fundraising options are all available. Reservations are encouraged. We are also excited to offer an exclusive menu from Padroni's Pizza. It's a real bullseye. For reservations, visit carriedawayoutfitters.com or give us a call at 724-343-1313.
And for Padroni's, call 588-1200 or visit padronispizza.com.
Are you having a hard time deciding what's for dinner tonight? Do you want something fresh, hot, and delicious? Then this is the perfect time to order Golden Pizza. That's right, Golden Pizza, located at 43 Shenango Street in Greenville, offers a huge selection of pizzas, wedges, hoagies, salads, and much, much more. Golden Pizza is known for their specialty pizzas. Call today to try the chicken bacon ranch, taco, pierogi, or the famous pickle pizza. If that's not what you're looking for, then try one of our 13 wedges or hoagies. If you have a sweet tooth, Golden can fix that as well. Try the cheesecake pizza today. Make sure to check out Facebook for our frequent specials. If you're in a hurry for lunch, stop in for our everyday lunch specials, including 2 slices of pizza and a 20-ounce drink for just $4.50. Mention WGRP and you'll receive a 10% discount on your entire order. Stop in today to Golden Pizza at 43 Shenango Street in downtown Greenville, or give them a call at 724-718-2503. Remember, at Golden Pizza, we deliver delicious.
Welcome back to Greenville High School. I'm Jeff Weimer along with Mike Williams here on the Cathaller Insurance Agency. Clinton Street, Greenville halftime show. They have been family owned and operated, celebrating their 50th year, providing all types of insurance in Greenville. What an amazing business that has been, Cathaller Insurance Agency. Where would Greenville be without them? Mike, I'm going to put you in Samantha Thaler's place. You're in the Greenville locker room. What are you telling this team at halftime, leading only by 3?
Well, I thought that it was a tale of 2 cities there, 2 quarters there. Greenville distributed the ball, played within the offense, didn't take bad shots in that first quarter. Second quarter, I thought it got to the point, hey, you know what, I think we're going to win this game going away. I'm going to get my points. They got away from the team concept. They started taking shots where I'm not so sure some of those shots are shots that I've seen all year. 2 or 3 of the shots that I thought, I'm like, some of the kids shooting the shots should not have been shooting the ball. At least I haven't seen them shoot the ball all year like that. They got to go back inside to finish to the basket, high off the basket, and not low. But she's getting good looks, but she's hoping for contact. And if contact's not going to get called, she's not going to get a reward out of it. I think they've got to take control of the game with they've been out-rebounded 20-12, and Coach said before the game, we're undersized. Greenville is so much bigger and stronger than we are. I hope we can rebound. Well, they're killing them on the glass. It's 20-12 on the glass, and Keystone Oaks just dominating them, even though they have 9 turnovers.
In the first quarter, Greenville outscored Keystone Oaks. In fact, they raced out to a 14-2 lead before leading at 16-6 at the end of that first quarter. Flipped the coin in the second quarter. The Golden Eagles outscored the Trojans 15-8 in that second quarter to cut it to 4-21 here at the half. And Keystone will get the ball to start the second half. And Greenville's never trailed in this game, but I agree with you 100%, Mike. I think they got away from what made them successful in the second quarter of this game, and they need to find a way to get it back.
Yeah, they're going to have to take better care of the shooting end of it. They've only turned the ball over like a couple times. They've done a great job getting good shots, but they're not finishing to the basket. They're throwing it up. They're not following through. They're not following the shot. They're not doing those little things. And again, in a playoff, sometimes kids get a little nervous. Coaches get nervous. Finish high to the basket, interior on the layups, and follow your shot after you shoot the perimeter shot.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the second half of this game. Hope that you'll stay around for it. It's going to be a good one. The winner goes to the state quarterfinals. The losers' season will come to an end. Our Cathaller Insurance Agency of Greenville halftime show returns when we come back to Greenville High School in a moment, right here on the WGRP Sports Network.
Everyone knows when you hear the business name Custom Corner Printing, the first thing you think of is screen printing and embroidery for clothing and accessories. In addition to the years of dedicated service to Greenville and surrounding area, did you also know that Custom Corner Printing has a full line of business and personal printing services to offer as well? From business cards to brochures, business forms and banners to graphic artwork and design, they have you covered. They can also produce vinyl stickers, yard signs, and posters for any type of event or gathering. Custom Corner Printing also offers paper, copy, and faxing services, along with being your local UPS and FedEx pickup location. Print, fax, copy, or ship, stop by Custom Corner Printing, located at 275 Main Street in Greenville for the area's complete line of printing services. Visit them online at CustomCornerPrinting.com or call them today at 724-588-1667. That's Custom Corner Printing, 275 Main Street in Greenville. We are in the business to make you and your business look good.
Call Fowler Insurance, Clinton Street, Greenville, asks, are you shocked every time you open your auto insurance bill? Call Fowler Insurance Agency today and learn about their rate lock protection feature. No rate hike and no surprises from Call Fowler Insurance Agency, taking the guesswork out of your next insurance premium. Call Fowler Insurance Agency, 35 Clinton Street in Greenville. Call 724-588-7170.
We are back here at Greenville High School. It is the site of the first round game of the PIAA state tournament. And it is winner goes on, loser goes home. Greenville facing the number 6 seed out of the District 7 in the Keystone Oaks Golden Eagles here tonight. Greenville jumped out good early, but they lead it only 24-21 here at half. Mike, who led us in the scoring in that first half?
Well, for Keystone Oaks, they've had just a couple kids in the scoring column here. Chase Scott has 2 threes for 3 points. Julius Marjan has 1 free throw for 1 point. Fran Pasak has 2 points. And we have 6 points by Ariana Neal to go with 9 rebounds. And Bailey Rigg also with 6 points. They have 20 rebounds, 9 turnovers for the half. For Greenville, Greenville is going to get 1 point, 1 out of 2 from Reese Schaller at the free throw line. She has 1 point. Anna Harps had the hot hand early, had 11 points in the first quarter. That's what she's going to have for the half. Grace Kano has 7 points, 1-1 at the free throw line, and 5 points for Josie Lewis on 1 triple. They have been out-rebounded 20-12, and turnovers. Greenville has 9 turnovers for Keystone Oaks. I think the tempo, if Greenville can get the tempo moving up a little bit more, turn over the ball a little bit more on the Keystone Oaks side, might get them to some freebies. But again, a team that plays only 5 kids, playing a press right now, playing a trap right now, may get them tired. But that's what I would be doing right now. I would try and put some pressure on these guys.
All righty, it is the end now of our Cathaller Insurance Agency halftime show. We want to thank them for stepping up and being such a great sponsor along with all the other ones. I want to remind you in the post game, our Golden Pizza Player of the Game will be named, and they'll win a meal from Golden Pizza in Greenville, so stay tuned for that. And right now we're ready to get underway with action in the second half of this game. Is Keystone going to be able to continue to claw back in this game, or will Greenville be able to reassert themselves? We'll find out as Keystone, who's now working it at the basket to our left. It'll be Neal taking the inbound. Being watched out front by Schaller. She'll drive to the left wing, hand it out there, and then penetrating in. A one-handed shot is put up, no good by the Golden Eagles, and it's going to be grabbed by Greenville. Schaller comes out of there with it, gives it to Josie Lewis. Back to Anna Harp. She drives a pick, takes it into the bottom of the circle, then dishes right wing to Lewis. She gets it into Kano. Kano's going to take it in, put it up strong. Again, it doesn't go. Grace Kano just can't get untracked on those in-close shots. Neal on the rebound. She'll bring it all the way down for the Golden Eagles. Pasak goes over right side, shot up, no good. And Malik under the basket gets the rebound for Greenville. Lewis goes left side, Malik for three, and it's good! Sarah Malik, just what the Trojans ordered. A big three, and their lead is now 27-21 here early in the second half.
Good ball movement, good ball reversal for a wide-open three-pointer. Knocked it down. Textbook.
Malik doesn't hit a lot of shots in any game, but usually when you need a big one, she's right there for it. Outside, it'll be Neal firing it up from long range. That was a panic shot there. It got nothing but air, and the student section is letting her hear it over there as Greenville will now get it back.
Well, maybe she'll get the second half of that shot next time.
This could be the opening that Greenville's looking for as far as reasserting some dominance in this game. They get it low to Kano. Kano's turnaround move trying to step through underneath. She's knocked to the ground. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go off of Keystone Oaks, and Greenville rebound from under their own basket as Lewis gets it out front. And there's Harps for the three, and it's good. You give her a little bit of a sliver, and Anna Harps is going to drain it. And just like that, the Greenville lead is 30-21.
That was so pure, it barely hit any net. That was just absolutely pure.
And she didn't take a lot of time to line it up. I mean, she had a split second. And now a three-point panic shot put up from out front by Rigg is no good, and Greenville gets the rebound. And here's a chance for them to get back a double-digit lead. Ball goes to Schaller. And Schaller was going to try to pass it to Harps, picked up her dribble, and then tried to dribble again. Anyhow, she turns it over to Keystone Oaks.
Yeah, coaches always say.
She's denied, and the ball is stolen. Bringing it down is Bailey Rigg, and Rigg will take it into the free throw line, dish it back out to the right side. And I don't know what kind of shot that was taken there by Pasak, but it was ugly. Greenville comes up with a loose ball. It goes to Harps for three. Anna Harps with another huge three-point play, and Greenville's lead is back to 12. At 33-21, and they have a 9-0 run starting the second half. We'll be back in a moment after the Keystone timeout here on the WGRP Sports Network.
You don't have any long-lost relatives that will leave you an inheritance, and the odds of you winning the lottery are slim to none. But your tax refund, that's a windfall you can count on. And what better way to spend it than on a new gun from Guns & Fun? Stop into Guns & Fun. They have the largest selection of guns in Mercer County. Don't have your return yet? Come to Guns & Fun, pick out the gun you want, and they'll hold it until you get your income tax refund check. Guns & Fun, less than 1 mile north of Greenville on Leach Road. Check them out on Facebook.
We are back here once again at Greenville High School. I'm Jeff Weimer with Mike Williams. Just want to let you people of Greenville know the high school Facebook page is having some technical difficulties they're trying to work through on it as we speak. So if you're watching it there, they're working on it. You stay with us here on the radio or do a combination thereof, whatever, but we're going to bring this game to you. Goes underneath. It's knocked out of bounds off of Greenville. Keystone will get it back. 4:35, time remaining in the third quarter. Neal will take it strong into the paint. Misses the shot. Puts her own rebound back up. It is no good, but she does get fouled. And that foul is going to go on Reese Schaller, and I believe that's going to be her third.
No, that's her first, Jeff.
Okay, I believe that's going to be her first, Mike.
Good call. Neal was just working the glass, man. That's her 11th rebound already. Now, mind you, some of those have been lousy shots that she's shot, that she's went and got. But she is a beast on the glass. She really gets at it.
Neal hits the first free throw. She'll get a second one and can cut Greenville's lead to 10. Second shot is also good.
She's 4-4 at the line.
Greenville now leads at 33-23. And we get a whistle. And as Greenville got it across midcourt, the official blew the whistle to correct an issue with the clock. He said it should be 4-4-5?
4-2-5.
4-2-5, yeah. All right, so Greenville will now get it back after that little time correction. Ball goes to the left wing to Lewis, out front to Harpst. Harpst is going to head fake, drive it into the paint, go down the left corner to Kano. Kano's going to back it in, put up the shot, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up, and this one is good. Grace Kano sticking with it and showing perseverance there, putting Greenville back up by two more, I should say, 35-23.
Good power up on that put back there by Grace. It's first shot in a while she's had.
And it goes outside to Scott, and she drains the three. That's her third three of the ball game.
Yeah, that's the first, finishing up what I had there. That was, she finished hard to the basket, which was great.
Goes into Kano. She'll have a chance to do it again, and she does. Puts it off the glass and in. And Greenville's lead goes back to double digits at 37-26. We're down under 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Ball goes down left corner. Shot put up, no good. On the weak side, though, Scott will get the rebound for the Golden Eagles. She'll drive it in the paint, out of control. Schaller comes up with a steal. Lewis, she's looking down the floor, and then finds Harpst down in the corner. Back out, Malik for three. It's off the mark, no good. And ironically, that rebound came off the glass and went right to the spot that had just been vacated by Anna Harpst. And that's going to bring us to our media timeout. So with 37-26, Greenville on top. It'll be Keystone ball when we return here on the WGRP Sports Network.
When selecting a local funeral home, you need to be assured that you are being serviced with dignity and integrity. You need to be assured that your questions are answered truthfully and respectfully. In the Greenville and surrounding areas, that funeral home is Osborne Williams. This is your funeral director, Steve Williams, and along with my wife, Christina, and our two sons, we are one of the only true family-operated funeral homes in the area. When it's trust that matters most, isn't it nice to know that you have a friend and neighbor you can count on? Osborne Williams Funeral Home and Cremation Services, a family tribute.
Back here once again at Greenville High School. It's the first round of the PIAA state tournament. Winner will go to the second round state quarterfinals. After this game here, right now, Greenville is in control 37-26. But as we saw in that second quarter, Keystone has the ability to get back in the ballgame.
Yeah, they've got a couple kids that really play well. Reagan and Neal in particular. I think they can fill it up. I think they're both about 12, 13, 14 a game. Patience right now. Patience right now for the Trojans. If they can keep this thing, multiple passes on possessions, one shot for Keystone Oaks on their end, multiple passes up on this end of the court, I think we really can put this thing on ice here, hopefully.
And forcing Keystone to continue to take what I think are some questionable shots. And following the timeout, Keystone, they try the backdoor pass, and it was too strong and out of the reach of Fran Pasak, and it'll be Greenville basketball after the turnover. We're under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Greenville up by 11. Harpst will give it to the top of the circle to Kano. Kano goes to the left wing with it to Schaller. Schaller drives in, puts up an off-balance shot, no good. It'll be Neal on the rebound. She throws it ahead, and driving uncontested in for the layup was Jay Scott. And that cuts Greenville's lead back to single digits at 37-28.
Didn't like that last shot, a little bit rushed.
That is one thing Greenville doesn't need to do is rush here. Ball goes into the free throw line, and Kano is going to pop it. No good. Rebound grabbed underneath by the Golden Eagles, and Neal will bring it down to the top of the circle. Goes left wing to Paysack. Back to Neal. Neal will take it strong into the paint, put it high off the glass, and good. And a 6-0 run here by Keystone has brought them back to within 7 points. Lewis will bring it across midcourt. Greenville needing a basket here to maintain the lead with 1:45 to go. Third quarter goes into Kano. Her turnaround jumper doesn't go. They battle on the board. It goes out of bounds off Neal. It'll be Greenville basketball.
I'd like to see her go to the right-hand side. She's went to the left a lot. She's had success getting that shot off. But that right-hand side, there's no backside help at all.
On the inbound, they find Malik out near midcourt. She'll throw left wing to Lewis. Lewis being watched by Scott out there. Will then hand it in the left wing to Harpst. Harpst will go to the right side with it to Malik. Malik drives around, gets it to Schaller. Schaller has it knocked out of her hand. And it'll be grabbed there by Keystone. And then Malik comes down and commits highway robbery on Paysack. They throw it down underneath the Schaller. Pass goes through her hands and out of bounds. It'll go back to Keystone.
A little sloppy there, Jeff.
Minute 8, remaining third quarter. Golden Eagles have the basketball back as we're under a minute now remaining in the third. Ball goes left side. Three-pointer going to be put up. No good. Anna Harpst on the rebound for Greenville. It'll go to Josie Lewis. Lewis will be watched by Scott there. She'll dribble it all the way down to the bottom of the circle. Out to Harpst, who fires it from three. No good. And they battle for the boards, and Paysack is going to get the rebound for Keystone Oaks with 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Greenville's lead is 7 at 37-30. Neal taking her time out front, being watched by Schaller. And Neal will drive in, steps out, puts up a shot, no good, from in front of the basket. Lewis gets the rebound for Greenville. She'll bring it across midcourt with 14 seconds left in the quarter. It'll be Lewis driving all the way to the baseline, running one-hander, doesn't go. They battle on the board. It goes out of bounds off Schaller. And it will be Keystone basketball. They're going to have basically 8 seconds to work with.
Really didn't like that shot. With 8 seconds to go with a possession arrow in their favor, they could have had the last shot of this quarter, first shot of the fourth quarter. They gave away a possession here.
So Neal will pick it up at midcourt with 7 seconds to go. She goes to the strong basket. The left-hand shot is up and good. And that is the end of the third quarter. So that is going to cut Greenville's lead to 5 as we head into the final 8 minutes of somebody's season. 37-32, Greenville on top. We'll return in a moment here on the WGRP Sports Network.
Are you having a hard time deciding what's for dinner tonight? Do you want something fresh, hot, and delicious? Then this is the perfect time to order Golden Pizza. That's right, Golden Pizza, located at 43 Shenango Street in Greenville, offers a huge selection of pizzas, wedges, hoagies, salads, and much, much more. Golden Pizza is known for their specialty pizzas. Call today to try the chicken bacon ranch, taco, pierogi, or the famous pickle pizza. If that's not what you're looking for, then try one of our 13 wedges or hoagies. If you have a sweet tooth, Golden can fix that as well. Try the cheesecake pizza today. Make sure to check out Facebook for our frequent specials. If you're in a hurry for lunch, stop in for our everyday lunch specials, including 2 slices of pizza and a 20-ounce drink for just $4.50. Mention WGRP and you'll receive a 10% discount on your entire order. Stop in today to Golden Pizza at 43 Shenango Street in downtown Greenville, or give them a call at 724-718-2503. Remember, at Golden Pizza, we deliver delicious.
We are back here again at Greenville High School, fourth quarter underway. I'm Jeff Weimer with Mike Williams. Greenville has the basketball. Lewis is open for the three near wing. Too strong, no good. Weak side rebound grabbed by Mooney for the Golden Eagles. They trail only by 5. Greenville outscored them, but only by 13-11 count in the third quarter. Scott has it down left corner. Back to Mooney. Top of the circle to Neal. Neal's going to back it out now toward the half-court circle. 30 seconds into the final quarter. Neal will now dribble it into the left wing. Take it down to the left baseline. Take it in strong. Shot up. Doesn't go. They battle. She had her own rebound, but then had it ripped out of her hands, and a held ball is called, and Keystone owns the possession arrow here, so they'll inbound it from under their own basket. Bring it out to the near side to Neal. Back down into the left corner for Rick. Ball stolen by Schaller inside. She brings it down the floor, throws it out front. Lewis for way downtown. It's too strong, no good. She battles for her own rebound, and it goes out of bounds off Greenville. And it's going to be Keystone basketball. Again, another low percentage shot for Greenville.
It's almost like they can't stand prosperity, like you were saying. High percentage shots are going to win these playoff games.
Scott has it right side. She's going to take it all the way to the baseline, put it up, no good. Knocked out of her hand by Malik, but it'll go out off of Greenville, and Keystone will get to inbound it from underneath their own basket.
Samarjan's the new substitute for Keystone Oaks. Man-to-man underneath for the Greenville Trojans.
6:49, time remaining in the ball game. Inbound, it comes to Neal. She's going to back it out into the corner, then power it to the basket. Shot no good. Rebounded by Kano, and Kano is going to be called for a held ball, even though they were all over her underneath there. Possession arrow will favor Greenville this time, but Greenville desperately needs a basket here, and a quality basket, Mike.
Yeah, they look tired right now. They just look like they're a little tired.
Lewis will find Harps, top of the circle. Harps drives. Goes down to Malik, left corner. Out front to Lewis. Lewis, right wing to Kano. Not where you like to see Grace Kano outside of that arc. You want to see her down underneath.
Yeah, good point. Real good point. I'd like to see this almost be a little delay game out of their regular motion offense. Nothing but a layup, maybe a three by Anna, and maybe Anna only.
Interesting development here. There is no team fouls in this second half so far in Keystone. So if they get to a point where they have to foul, they might have to do a lot of fouls in short succession. Ball goes into Harps. She's going to pull up for the shot. No good. Schaller on the putback. No good. And Neal on the rebound for Keystone. She'll bring it down. Left side it goes. And she's going to take 5 steps to the basket. Put it up. No good. Rebounded underneath by Mooney. Then back out to Neal. She'll take 5 more steps into the basket. No good. And Harps on the rebound for Greenville. I don't know how they don't call that traveling. Goes left side. Lewis for 3. It's off the mark. No good. And rebounded by Mooney for Keystone. We're down to 5:15 to go fourth quarter. Greenville leads at 37-32. No one has scored yet in the first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter. And they find a backdoor shot. It's up, no good. And Harps on the rebound for Greenville. It was Smarjan who missed that layup for Keystone. Left side it goes Harps. Her three-pointer is no good. And the rebound is going to be grabbed by Keystone as they start up the floor. It's knocked out of bounds off of Greenville. So the Golden Eagles get it back with 4:47 left in the ball game, and still neither team has scored in this fourth quarter, Mike.
Yeah, like I said earlier, in the last 2 minutes, Greenville's tired. They're exhausted right now. Kids are holding their knees. They're tired. They need this timeout with the media timeout just to get them their win back.
Ball goes over to Scott, left side. Jay Scott will dribble it out toward the right wing, and now into the left wing. She'll reverse it, and as she goes in, she lowered her head and committed a foul, I believe. Ron Mazinski not happy with that over on the Keystone Oaks bench. 4:28 to go. Oh, they're calling a 5-second
call.
5-second call.
Closely guarded.
Ball goes left wing to Kano. Back to Lewis in the half-court circle. Down to 4:15 remaining in the ball game. Lewis will dribble it into the right wing. Looks inside, finds Kano, but Neal steps in front, gets the steal. She's got a one-on-one to the basket, and she'll be fouled on the way in by Malik.
It's a good foul right there. I know it's her third foul, but she can't give up a layup there. That's a good old-fashioned foul. Earn it from the stripe.
Well, that's going to send a tired Aronia Neal to the line to shoot 2 here for Keystone Oaks with 4:05 left in the game. First free throw is good, and that is the first point scored by either team in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's been a little messy on the scoring.
Cuts Greenville's lead to 4, and she can trim it to 3 here. It's up, and it rims out. No good. Kano on the rebound. Greenville's lead remains at 4, and they're in desperate need to break this scoring drought as we're under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Malik from the right wing will dribble it in, throws it out front to Schaller. Left side for Lewis. Greenville needs a quality shot here. Lewis is going to head fake, drive into the paint, go to the left wing, Kano. Kano to the top of the circle to Malik. Right side, and the ball's going to be stolen by Scott. She's taking it strong to the basket, misses the shot, and Malik gets position in the rebound. Beautiful defensive effort by Malik. Long pass down the floor to Harps. She's going to take it strong to the basket, puts it up, no good. They battle, it goes off the board and out of bounds off of Keystone Oaks. It'll be Greenville basketball when we come back. Greenville leading by 4 with 3:23 left in the game. Back in a moment here on the WGRP Sports Network.
Greenville Anytime Fitness. Locally owned and operated, here to help you get to a healthier place. State-of-the-art cardio, selectorized machines, free weights, and tanning available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Check out our live class schedule, as well as our fitness coaching and nutrition consultations. Call 724-588-8020 or visit our Facebook page. Mention you heard this on WGRP and get a free 14-day trial. Greenville Anytime Fitness, 25 Williamson Road, Greenville. Let us help you get to a healthier place.
We are back here again at Greenville High School. First round of the PIAA state tournament. Winner goes on, loser goes home. And Greenville desperately clinging to a 4-point lead now. They led by as many as 14 in this game. They have no points scored so far in this fourth quarter, leading at 37-33. And we've got 3 minutes and 23 seconds left in the season of one of these two teams.
But probably more like an hour, because Greenville has 5 timeouts, 3 for Keystone Oaks. This is going to be a long 3 minutes.
And Lewis is going to inbound it to Schaller. Comes out to Harp's right wing, down in the corner to Lewis, is going to pop from 3, and it missed everything.
Yeah, I didn't like that shot at all.
Neal grabs the loose ball rebound for Keystone Oaks. She takes it strong to the basket, off the glass, and good. And Greenville's lead now is cut to 2 points, as they have still remained scoreless in this fourth quarter, and we're under 3 minutes left in the game. Lewis will bring it across midcourt, taking it to the basket strong, and she is going to be rejected by Neal, but they call the foul, and that one, I think Neal might have a legitimate beef, saying, I had nothing but ball.
Yeah, I'm afraid you might be right on that one. That's her first.
That's going to send Josie Lewis at the line. She's going to shoot 2 here for Greenville. And her free throw is good. So that extends the Trojans' lead to 3, and she can make it 4 again. That is only the first team foul that Keystone Oaks has committed in this second half. And Lewis's second shot is good. And I think that's going to come back to bite him, Mike, actually, because if Greenville can maintain a lead in another minute and a half of clock time, Keystone Oaks is going to have to start fouling.
I agree. They're going to have to start fouling here to get people, to get this thing closer to 1-1.
And Neal tries to get it to Scott, and as she does, we're going to get a pushing foul called on Sarah Malik for Greenville. I think that's going to be her 4th, and it is.
That's 4 on Sarah Malik. She has 4 fouls.
And that
team 3rd
is that's the defensive extraordinaire. That is a player they cannot afford to lose.
And I'd go right at her if I was Keystone.
And that's what they're doing, but the ball's going to be stolen. Schaller's got a 1-on-2 break coming back the other way, and she's going to try to kick it out.
She traveled.
And they call her for the travel.
Yeah, I'm not sure where she was going with that 1-on-3 like that, especially if that's not one of your primary scorers. I don't think I'd have pulled it back out, got the thing in Lewis's hands.
In hindsight, that is absolutely perfect advice.
But again, I'm not playing right now. I probably shot it.
Neal is going to bring it down for Keystone Oaks. Takes it in the right wing, draws a double team, gets it in, stepping through. Shot is up and good by Fran Pasak. And Greenville's lead is cut to 2 points with 2 minutes left in the game. Greenville has been held to only 2 points in this. Okay, so it is still going to be Greenville ball. They thought that Sam Failer had called timeout. She said, I didn't call a timeout. So they, even though they stopped it, they said, okay, we'll let Greenville inbound it.
Good piece of officiating.
No harm, no foul.
Yep. Good piece of officiating. If she
Ball's out front. Harps for 3 from little beyond her range. It hits off the rim. No good. Long pass down the floor for Scott, and she can't save it. It goes out of bounds. Greenville gets it back with 1:47 left in this game, and Greenville holding to a 2-point lead. And right now, Greenville needs to find a basket, and it needs to be a good one. And they have it. They go to the left side. Reese Schaller gives it to Harps. Back to Grace Kano out front. Kano's going to dribble it into the paint, do a step through, and she got fouled on the way in. And Kano is grimacing a little bit getting up. That foul's going to go on Neal, and it should be sending Kano to the line to shoot 2.
Second foul on Ariana Neal.
And Grace Kano, who is a great free throw shooter for Greenville, needs both of these. First one is up and good. She got the hometown roll. That puts Greenville up by 3. And the second one would give Greenville a 2-possession lead with 1:27 to go and put the pressure back on Keystone. Second shot by Kano is good. So it's a 4-point Greenville lead, 41-37. We're under 1:20 left in the game. Neal will bring it across midcourt, being watched by Schaller. She'll dribble it down to the right baseline. Go around Schaller. Tries to take it in there. Ball's going to be taken away by Schaller. And Schaller ripped it away and then is fouled on the arm by Neal. Not a bad foul, though, if you ask me.
No. They're going to need to get to the 1-on-1, so they're going to have to take care of the foul situation here. Still a long way before 1-on-1, Jeff. So they're going to gamble. They're going to foul. If they get away with it, they're going to get layups out of it. Got to protect the basketball.
Samantha Failer decides to spend a timeout here. So with the waning seconds of this game happening, Greenville leading 41-37. We'll take a quick break and come back to Greenville in a moment on the WGRP Sports Network.
Teal College, a creative, energetic place that's rooted in academic excellence, innovation, and tradition, where motivated students become motivated graduates, where so much is so close. Teal College, that's where. Teal College, an energetic place focused on your academic and personal success, where so much is so close.
Good news. Teal College is now enrolling for fall 2022. Enjoy an incredible college experience close to home. Apply today at teal.edu.
We are back here again at Greenville High School. I'm Jeff Weimer with Mike Williams. And Greenville has a 4-point lead. They have the basketball. They'll be inbounding it. You can bet Keystone is going to pressure the inbound pass. And there's 1:13 left in this game. Winner goes on, loser goes home. And this one is still very much in doubt.
Man-to-man full court press here.
So Malik gets it into Lewis. Lewis, they're going to go after her, and they're going to try to double team the ball. And the ball's going to be stolen. And then we're going to get a foul called on Greenville, on Josie Lewis.
Her second.
That was just not taking care of the basketball.
No.
So Keystone's pressure work They're getting it back with 1:04 to go, trailing by 4. They were trying to foul her. And they're going to inbound it. Neal gets it back. We're under a minute to go. Keystone down by 4. They have the basketball. Neal down. A three-pointer is going to be put up by Scott. No good. And Kano get the rebound for Greenville. Goes on the outlet to Lewis. Keystone's got to start fouling now, but they've got 3 to give. And Harps over to Malik to the left wing. Lewis. We're down under 40 seconds to go.
They can't get to 1-and-1 unless they foul here.
And now Kano has it left wing. Back to Lewis. Lewis will dribble it into the half-court circle. We're under 30 seconds to go. Lewis left side to Harps. Harps to Lewis. Lewis in the half-court circle. And now with 23 seconds to go, they're going to come out Fowler, but that does nothing. Greenville gets to inbound it again. Foul's going to go on number 22, Fran Pasak. But Greenville will inbound it with 23 seconds to go, leading by 4. And let's see, we got a timeout called here. Who called it? Keystone Oaks called it. They'll have 2 remaining, or 3.
2 left.
They got 2 left. Okay, Mike, we'll keep it right here for this so we can analyze the last 23 seconds of this game. And I wish I'd have thought to say about 10 minutes ago that Keystone might have to start committing maybe some fouls back then, because it was going to come to this.
It's come to this. We've been talking the whole time about it. You brought it up to start.
I am a prophet.
Well, that's just common sense.
Well, yeah, but
as a coach, you have to know time and possession, number of fouls, what your bench has as far as timeouts, who the opposing team's free throw shooters are. All of this stuff just seems to be a foreign concept right now. They let literally 30 seconds go before the coach even started telling them you have to foul. We're telling them over here, but I mean, we're not going to broadcast that for them. But my God, what are you doing? They still have 3 more before we get to a 1-and-1.
Greenville can literally put it into the backcourt and take a 10-second violation if they wanted to. And then that would only give Keystone 13 seconds to work with to get 4 points.
Absolutely. They're never going to get to a 3. They're never going to get to the 1-and-1. They're never going to get there.
All right, well, they inbounded to Lewis, and only a second ticked off that Jay Scott committed the foul, so that's the 15th foul, and Greenville inbounded. It comes back to Lewis. Scott fouls her again.
Second for Scott.
And that only another second ticked off. And that is the 16th foul, and now Greenville will inbound it again. And they would love nothing better than to get some time to tick off, and Lewis was able to get 2.5 seconds to tick off. So we're down to 18 seconds to go, and Josie Lewis is going to the line for 1-and-1. And Mike, I dare say she can just about salt this game away if she can hit 2 free throws here.
I agree. If she knocks these 2 down, this could put it on ice. Moderate pressure on the way down on defense after made free throw.
And Lewis, free throw rimmed out. Schaller gets the rebound. She brings it down, and she's going to be tied up with a held ball. And the possession arrow favors Keystone Oaks. They've got 17 seconds to work with. And they'll let the ball roll untouched to midcourt, where Neal will pick it up. She'll take it to the free throw line, throw it to the left wing.
Well, they got to go.
Out front, we're down to 9 seconds. Ball goes right wing, Mooney. She fires from 3. It's off the mark, no good. Malik on the rebound, and she gets hammered to the floor. The Greenville fans are screaming for an intentional foul, but I don't think that's going to be called. It was flagrant, but I don't think it was. I think I would just call that a regular foul, Mike.
Yeah, that's. I don't think she tried to foul her in any kind of intentional. I mean, she's intentionally fouling, but she didn't try and knock her to the ground. Sarah's about 50 pounds, a small little kid, and Neal's a big girl.
So there's 3 seconds left in this game. Greenville's up by 4. Malik is at the line, and her first of the 1-and-1 is no good.
Let it go. Just let it go.
And it's rebounded, and Neal will fire it up at the buzzer, and that is the end of the ball game. And the Greenville Trojans win it. It wasn't pretty,